Archaeologists don't just discover treasures. Sometimes they uncover objects so disturbing they're locked away or never touched again. These artifacts weren't meant to be admired. They were designed to curse, punish, or kill. Some were banned from public display, others are too dangerous to test. And the final artifact on this list? Experts refuse to activate it, because no one knows what would happen if they did. In ancient Rome, not all writing was meant to educate or record history. Some texts were created with the intention to harm. Archaeologists have uncovered hundreds of lead tablets covered in carefully written curses, buried in graves, wells, and temples. These tablets were used by ordinary people who believed the gods could be persuaded to punish enemies. Names were carved directly into the metal, along with specific instructions: cause illness, destroy reputation, or even bring death. Some tablets were folded, pierced with nails, or buried alongside human remains to activate the curse. What makes these artifacts disturbing isn't superstition alone. Many tablets show signs of ritual precision, suggesting a widely accepted practice. Archaeologists handling them today often follow strict guidelines, not out of fear, but respect for their cultural power. These objects were never meant to be read again. They were meant to work, silently. At first glance, it looked like a corroded lump of bronze pulled from a shipwreck. But once examined, the Antikythera Mechanism shocked the scientific world. Inside were dozens of interlocking gears, far more complex than anything thought possible from the ancient world. Dating back over 2,000 years, this device is now believed to be an ancient astronomical calculator. It could predict eclipses, planetary movements, and even Olympic cycles. No similar technology appeared again for over 1,000 years. What makes it disturbing isn't just its complexity, it's the implication. If ancient engineers could build this, what other advanced devices were lost to time? The mechanism was never meant to be buried at sea, and it was never meant to be rediscovered. Its existence suggests ancient knowledge that vanished completely, leaving historians with more questions than answers. The Aztec death whistle is small, unassuming, and terrifying. When blown, it produces a sound eerily similar to a human scream. Archaeologists discovered these whistles in graves, often alongside decapitated skeletons. Researchers believe the sound was used during rituals or warfare. When blown in large numbers, the noise would have echoed like thousands of screaming voices, intended to instill pure terror. Modern experiments confirm how disturbing the sound is. Even knowing it's artificial, listeners report intense discomfort and fear. Some museums refuse to demonstrate it publicly. This artifact wasn't created for music or ceremony alone. It was designed to psychologically break anyone who heard it. And that's why many believe it was never meant to survive history, only the moment it was used. The Roman Dodecahedron is one of archaeology's greatest unsolved mysteries. These small bronze objects have 12 faces, hollow centers, and perfectly placed holes, yet no ancient text ever explains their purpose. Over 100 have been found across Europe, often in graves or hoards. Theories range from measuring tools to ritual objects. Some believe they were used in forbidden ceremonies or specialized knowledge reserved for elites. What makes them unsettling is consistency. They're too precise to be decorative, too widespread to be accidental, and too secretive to be documented openly. Archaeologists admit something about them doesn't fit. They were clearly important, but intentionally undocumented. Whatever their purpose was, it wasn't meant to be common knowledge. The Baghdad Battery is one of the most controversial artifacts ever discovered. Found near modern-day Iraq, it consists of a clay jar containing a copper cylinder and iron rod. When filled with acidic liquid, it produces a small electrical charge. This suggests ancient people may have understood basic electricity nearly 2,000 years ago. Mainstream historians debate its purpose. Some argue it was used for electroplating. Others say it was ritualistic, but no explanation fully accounts for its design. What makes this artifact disturbing is what it implies: that ancient knowledge may have been deliberately lost, hidden, or ignored. If it truly was a battery, it challenges the entire timeline of technological development. and that possibility is why the debate never ends. These artifacts weren't created to be admired in museums. They were designed for power, fear, and control. And while we may never fully understand how they were used, one thing is clear: some ancient knowledge was never meant to survive. Are you new to this channel? Make sure to subscribe, because every week we uncover the lost stories, hidden places, and mind-bending mysteries history tried to bury.